The situation with sanctuary cities, it just seems like we have been pummeled with horrible story after horrible story. It just breaks my heart. Kate Steinle, beautiful young woman in San Francisco, dying in her father's arms. The last words she said to her dad were, "Dad, please help me." That's the last thing that this man heard his daughter say from an illegal alien who had entered illegally. And the city basically gave the one-finger salute to ICE, who had a detainer, and they wanted them to call them when they were going to release this guy. Never happened.
Well, you know, my husband and I have lost a daughter, and so I can only imagine how this father feels. This is one of the reasons people are so frustrated with the professional political class. Everyone is standing up and giving speeches now, but let us be honest, sanctuary cities have existed for 15 years.
Yes.
The border has been insecure for 25 years. The legal immigration system has been broken for 25 years. This is a festering problem, and people are sick of it. And a speech won't fix it, and a bill won't fix it. The only thing that's going to fix this is somebody in the White House who says, we will secure the border, we will enforce the law. It is absurd that San Francisco can thumb their nose at federal authorities. And it is equally absurd that the federal government doesn't say, sorry, we have jurisdiction here, and we are enforcing federal law. That's what has to happen. It's what I would do. We can use technology, manpower, money to secure the border, but the thing that seems to be lacking, and honestly it's a problem with both parties, is political will.
No, political
25 years, the border has been insecure under Republicans and Democrats alike. 25 years, the legal immigration system has been broken, and we don't know who's coming in and who's going out, and we're handing out border crossing cards to people, and then they just disappear into the woodwork. This has been going on a long time under Republicans and Democrats alike. It's why 80% of the American people now say there is a professional political class more focused on the preservation of its own power, position, and title than on solving problems and getting the work done. I agree with them. It's why I'm running for president. We got to shut these sanctuary cities down, and we got to deport these people.
Hillary Clinton seemed a little confused when she was answering a question about sanctuary cities. And she was saying, well, I think that, you know, for some of them, they should definitely be sent back. It was almost as if she was trying to differentiate. Well, if they've committed some really violent crimes, then, you know, they can be sent back. But that's not the way the law works, though. And who's going to, are we talking about creating a whole other department within ICE or within each city's law enforcement department existing already that would sit here and go through every single case to determine, well, okay, this person we can go ahead and allow ICE to take, this one will just, how would that even work?
Well, exactly. How would that work? You either enforce the law or you don't enforce the law. In this case, we have to enforce the law. But of course, remember that Hillary Clinton, all of these sanctuary cities, not all of them, but most of them, are bastions of liberal thinking. And so, you know, San Francisco, she's worried about offending her liberal wing. The energy in Hillary Clinton's party is in the left wing of her party. It's why I think so many people who have voted Democrat or independent in the past are now looking and saying, you know, I'm not sure this party is the party for me anymore. Prioritization is, of course, important. A child rapist and a murderer is a really high priority to deport immediately, which is what this guy was. My goodness, he had a rap sheet a mile long. People knew he was a bad actor. He wasn't some dishwasher in the back of the kitchen. He was a criminal.
So we need to allow ICE to do their job.
That's right. Encourage ICE to do their job. Fund ICE to do their job.